Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? You just gotta deny the lies and lies you say. Don't know if I can go that high. Obviously not. We can keep trying though. Just because baby you're a fire. Oh wow, well that's the end of my voice. Well, it's been a fun stream, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had fun. Alright. Content. Live. Right, so, as some of you may be aware, I've been trying to do the Spitfire, Tech Tree, whatever it is, challenge, don't die, 100 battles. You know, there comes a time in every man's life where he has to go, you know, maybe, possibly, 100 battles is a bit too many battles. That might be a bit, like, above my skill level, possibly. But we're gonna keep trying because, I mean, you know, what else can I do other than keep throwing myself at the wall? Because eventually we will get lucky enough. But today, we're gonna do a different challenge because I want to get a video out before December ends. So, I thought, well, how can I still make progress on the 100 Spitfire battles, no deaths, but also make another challenge video that I can potentially post before I die of old age. And so, I have come up with this new strategy. Yes, I have come up with a new strategy. How rare, how rare. This is Spitfire LF Mark 9. It's a very good Spitfire. Probably one of the best Spitfires. Most importantly, it has two 20mm cannons and two 50 caliber Brownings. So, my question for you all today is, what if we went to guns and we just unbound the large caliber guns? Or accidentally assigned them another button. We unbound the large the large caliber guns so that we don't have them. And now we are only using the 50 cals. And that is it. That is everything. That is our whole armament, is two 50 caliber machine guns. Is it still possible to win, let's choose a more reasonable number, let's say 10 battles in a row without dying and with only the two machine guns? I think that's a fun little difficulty. We will see. We will see. I'm gonna make it a little bit harder for myself. I'm gonna say I gotta at least get one kill as well. So that should be fun. You want to come? Do you? Okay. Well, you can't come because. Oh wait, no, you can come because you are currently online. Hi, Venter. What do you mean it doesn't seem like a challenge? I think it seems like a challenge. Look, this is gonna be tough. Like, do you know how little damage a 50 caliber bullet does? It doesn't do much, alright? Like, I mean, you know, obviously it's a 50 cal, it's not nothing, but it's, you know, it's not enough to really, I don't think it's enough to down an aircraft in a single hit. No, I'm not doing anything F4 Phantom related, as a challenge. I think we just got to accept that, like, if you want jet gameplay that's good, this is not the channel for that. And it never will be. To be fair, the armor piercing in Century does seem to one-shot the pilot every time. So, that's something, I suppose. But yeah, so I figure we'll do this, and then that way I can still make progress on the main challenge, but we can also do, like, a secondary challenge. Which means that it won't be so brutal, you know? And I will be able to post a video eventually. And that sort of stuff. That's the plan. That's the plan. I'm gonna try and see if we can get 2 kills. I think that should be a fun challenge for us as well. Okay. Let's go. Okay, let me just check this is working. Yeah. What do we have? Machine guns. What do we need them now? Woo! Anyway, I picked this Spitfire because I think it's going to be... Hang on, I am actually recording, right? That's the whole point of this. I picked this Spitfire because I think it's going to be the most difficult. Because, obviously, you can't really do this challenge in, like, the typical Spitfire Mark 1A. Because all it's got is machine guns. So you really can only pick a Spitfire after the 2B. Obviously, you can't do, like, the Griffin or anything like that. Because there literally is no machine guns in the Griffins. There's only 420 mils, so it really leaves you with a couple of options. You could do like the typical armament, like the other Mark 9 has, where you have the 2 20 mils and the 4 7.7s, or you could do this one where it's 2 20 mils and 2 50 cals. I don't know which one is actually going to be more difficult. My guess is the 50 cals. But the 303s are significantly smaller. It's just there are 2 extra guns, as opposed to what you have with this, where you have 2 slightly larger guns. I mean, to be honest with you, 250 cals should be more than enough to down most aircraft. I mean, I wouldn't go toe-to-toe with a bomber with this thing, but it should be perfectly fine. Oh, I was like, why am I overheating my engine? Because I was playing jets. Thanks, zombie, I appreciate you. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It should be fun. Should be a fun little challenge for me, especially trying to get at least 1 kill. That should be yeah, that should be interesting. The ME262 is usually a juicy target, but not today. Not today. I don't think 250 cals are enough. I really don't. Obviously, ammunition is going to be a big problem. But that really goes without saying, doesn't it? Also, like, aiming is going to be a big problem. I don't usually aim with the 50 cals on this thing. Like, you're almost always aiming with the 20 mils. Because the 50 cals don't do anything, so why would you aim with them? But, you know, a fun challenge, I suppose. And then we just have the overarching challenge of don't get shot down, which is in itself a difficult challenge. 10, I think, is pretty reasonable. I should be able to do 10. I don't really know. I've never flown the Belgian Spitfire. Is that what you're flying? Oh, you're fine. Don't even complain to me. You got 220 mils. I mean, you got the clipped wings, which kind of sucked, but you got 220 mils. I actually did remember to put it on low latency today. Very low latency, in fact. Wow, that guy just got murdered. What do we think? What do we think? A Russian heavy fighter with 250 cals? No, I'm really looking for like a TA-152, I guess. I guess that will be the option presented to me. I don't really fancy a Yak 3. I can avoid it. There's that TA-152 over there. Is he diving on somebody? Yeah, he's diving on that P-51. What does that leave me with? Well, at least this Spit has such an impressive climb rate that she's currently sitting at, you know, easily the highest player on the team. So I get my pick of the bunch. All right, here we go. First test. Oh my god, it's really bad. We did nothing. We did nothing. I don't even. Oh wow, I think I may have overestimated my abilities to aim with 50 cals. For sure. Hey! Hey! We did it! That was tragic. Holy, that was really difficult. I don't know why, like... Ugh, my aim was just so woeful on that, though. Like, it wouldn't have been so hard if I could actually, like, aim. But I don't usually aim with 50 cals on the, like, it's not the muscle memory. You don't jump in a Spitfire and go, oh yeah, right, I gotta pull out my 50 cal. You know? You're always aiming with the 20 mils, and they do have different velocities, so it does feel weird. It does feel weird. Hello, Bean. We're doing something different today, thank God. Is an XP50? Oh no, it's the pancake. Alright, here we go. Oh my God, it's so bad. Come back here, K4. I want a word with you about your plane's extended warranty. Oh my God. Am I this bad at the game? I'm gonna uninstall if I don't get this kill. Come on! Die! Basically just like boarded his aircraft there. Uh-oh. I was so focused on getting the kill, I didn't realize there was an LA7 or an LA9 coming to ruin my day. We need to stay in this one circle turn with this guy, otherwise we're gonna lose to him. I need to not hit the mountain, which honestly is more difficult than you would think. I think that BF-109 might actually be out of engine power. He's still flying! Let me just... How are you still flying? Okay, an assist will do. An assist will do. Oof, imagine having 20 mils and getting shot down. We are flying a Spitfire using only the 50 caliber machine guns. Look, Bean, alright, I don't usually fly with just 50 cals, okay? I don't aim with 50 cals. I aim with the 20 mils. The 50 cals are usually just like extra little bits that sometimes hit. Okay? I don't need to take this from you, alright? It's not my fault. This is a difficult challenge. It doesn't look difficult, but I promise. This is basically the same level of difficulty as the 100 battles don't die. Look, at least I've got like a semi-naked lady on the plane, huh? Why don't you just look at that and stop asking questions? Yes, I do have Game Pass. Why? Do you have a game suggestion? I am rather desperate for games right now. Yes, I know the typical War Thunder player has never seen a naked lady, so you know, I'm happy to fill in for my viewers to make them at least somewhat know what it's like. Oh, my bad, sorry. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Flare. Oh, it's beautiful. It's bloody textbook. If I had landing gear, that would have been beautiful. Yeah, I must admit, like, yeah, not having the 20 mils is a problem for sure. I wonder if having like extra 20 mil, like, should I burn it off at the airfield? Does it weigh you down? Is that modeled in War Thunder? Because I'm thinking like 270 rounds of 20 mil ammo can't be like nothing. That's got to be a significant weight that we could just empty by just, you know, emptying the clip. I wonder how much it weighs. Bean, you've got the tism. How much does 270 rounds of 20mm Spano ammo weigh? Do it in your head. Do it now. Also, being your own body doesn't count in this. Ammo is in fact model, so if you dump it, you will be lighter. Should we dump it then? Yeah. Guns. I don't know. Oh, but this is bound to 1 as well. What can we bind this to? What button do I never use? Oh, F4. What about Alt Space 3? This is so sad. Look how much ammunition she's got. Look at this. On the floors of Tokyo, down London town to go. In your mirror deflection, see me dancing with myself. So let's sink another drink, cause it'll give me time to think. If I had the chance, let us the world to dance, and I'll be dancing with myself. Wow. If I looked all over the world. Okay, boys, what are we doing? Like, why is this BF-109 still breathing? Like, what are you guys sniffing over there? Nice, relaxing flight. You know what the best bit about this is knowing that Team Killer's just sitting there, twiddling his thumbs and thinking about his incompetence. Oh, good. You know, every time I say this, I say, oh, we've got such a good community, and then you guys pull stuff like that. Come on. The only B word we use is beautiful. And also, Brawl Stars, this video's sponsored. I think that's a that is a thing, isn't it? Probably. Oh, how much research do I get? Thanks, War Thunder. Please, sir, can I have some RP? No. Okay, what reward have I not collected? Oh, sorry, my bad, guys, my bad. The warrior horse. Wow. I've never wanted anything more than this. Alright, guys, do we get rid of the semi-naked lady to replace her with the warrior horse? What do you guys want? Alright, that one or that? This is a test to see if my community is a furry, for the record. I think we're gonna go with the the not this. Where did I even get it from? Was it special? Oh god. Holidays? Wow. Yeah. My bad. Sorry guys. I'm slacking. Snow Maiden it is. Could also have Queen of Armor. How did I pick all these all up? Like, when did I get them? How do I get rid of them? So if you want to see a story to see if you're interested in another crab strategy, play as a crab doesn't want to pay taxes. This falls into killing a god. So this is like basically America. This is like the story of America summarized, 2025. My girlfriend is quite upset with me because I did not get my cats a present. Why do I have a message? Is it Team Killer? I don't read my messages. Oh, it's not Team Killer. Okay, well that's important. Hiya! I am good. I have literally I do not remember who that is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have like 100 people in my friends list now, I don't remember half of them. Okay? So, like, please don't judge me. Should we, like, stalk my boss's profile? Or my ex-boss's? Has he actually done anything useful? Wow, he's so bad at this video game. Like, honestly, you know, this is all you need to know about his management style. It's just look at what he plays. Just Tigers, that's it. 0 out of 10. Would not work for him again. Floors of Tokyo, the London town to go. Alright, I realize that for like everyone else this is gonna look really weird, but like you'll get used to it. Empty the clip, boys. If I like angle my plane perfectly, could I like have it fall? Like, you know, if I like aimed directly at their airfield with the perfect trajectory, I could have it like fall down on them, you know? Okay, I've succeeded in jamming both of my guns, by the way. Woo! No, I didn't get my cat's gear. Okay, my girlfriend's dog, Cooper, literally has 2 advent calendars. I looked under their tree yesterday, you know, as one does. Yeah, I went to my girlfriend's house. First thing I did, pushed her out the way, went to her tree, scavenged through it to see which ones had my name on it. And literally all of them, like, I think it's a solid 50 presents, all for Cooper. And then there's like 1 present for her dad, and that's it. So, yeah, I don't know, that dog is spoiled, I don't know what to tell you. You're flying a Russian aircraft and you're telling me that this thing's OP. I know it's OP. Gaijin, they gotta get the money. They have to get the dosh. They gotta get the Russian players. The Russian players, they don't have much to shout about nowadays. Considering that T-62s and T-54s and T-55s and T-72s, well, they spend most of their time becoming makeshift intercontinental ballistic missiles with their turrets flying. I'm making a Ukraine war reference for those of you who are not following. But basically, what I'm saying is, you know, they gotta get their kicks somehow, so they might as well get them in War Thunder, I suppose. Alright, we might just go with an assist, by the way. As long as we get an assist, we'll count that as good enough. Because, I'm going to be honest with you, I really, on the best of days, when I'm flying like American aircraft and I have 8 50 cals, I still can't hit them. And, I'm not flying an American aircraft. I don't have 8 50 cals, I have 2. There are some bombers with more, 50 cals than this thing has at the front. I think the B-25 is like 4. Yeah, crazy. Zombie, did you get your chicken a Christmas gift? Huh? Judging me for not getting my cat one? Did you get your chicken one? It's gonna be really tragic when Zombie's like, yes I did. David is currently actively playing iRacing, and as much as I like iRacing, I like racing games. Like I can't play iRacing for that long. I will lose my mind. Because the problem is, you learn the track, right? You get good at the one track, and then the track changes. You have to start all over again. I can't do that. I literally lose my mind every time. But he's doing dirt rally racing. Yes, I got it. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe you're a better person than me, then, Zombie. What would I even get a cat for Christmas? It's a cat. It's got everything it needs. It's got food. It's got water. Saying it instead of he to really drive home this point. Oh yes, head on with only 250 kills is a good idea. That won't end with my death. Dodge. This is the perfect plan. I'm going to kill this P-51. Then I'm going to go home and get more ammunition because I don't actually have that much. It's kind of sad, but that's okay. Hopefully I get him in one day. That was an attempt at a rhyme and it didn't go very well, but that's fine because I'm good at rhymes. Welcome everybody. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that was definitely something. As things go, that was definitely something. But I did get the kill, so swings and roundabouts. Eject, eject, eject. You got your cat in your collar? Well, we're gonna counter 5.7. Oh yeah, wait, that's the same thing I've got. Oh, he's got the cannons. I was like, how did he get me in a single shot? That's how. Ugh, you see, now this is the problem with playing with someone. It's just, you know, I gotta get into another battle, you know, but we kind of have to wait, because he waited for us. It would be, oh, I didn't even update my streams counter. Well, that's good. I must have known. Let's check my emails. Wow. Yes, thank you. Hi, Blam. I mean, this guy has a solid 0 kills in his OP plane for the record. Very disappointed in him. What am I watching on Instagram right now? That's gotta be a low moment in humanity. You know what? I'm gonna put this away. Oh, great. Was that the last guy? No, it's not even the last guy. Let's go find someone more interesting. He's doing nothing. He's also doing nothing. He's doing nothing. He's doing nothing. What are you doing? Oh yeah, that's right. Nothing. I'm dead. Fair enough. You're still doing nothing. Are you supposed to be shooting at them? 'Cause you're missing. What are you doing? Nothing. Okay. Okay. Nicely done. I'm also fixing my cat a special Christmas dinner of salmon. Okay. Alright. I guess I'll go out and buy my cat a Christmas gift. You only have 1 kill. That's not like you. Only 1. Sat. Do you even know what we're doing? Why am I being cyberbullied by someone who's watching the stream but is not in the stream chat and is yet... Okay. man has a solid 0 points for the record. Ah, good. Excellent. We get to continue onwards. Well, and by continue, I mean we get to make 0 progress. Hang on. We unlocked a new skin. For God's sake. Customization. England, 1943. Why do I have that in video? I must have been quite young when I put that on there. Okay, it's just the same one. Okay, alright, the desert camo. I like the desert. Ooh. Okay, well, we have to use that one. Why? I mean, you should be able to tell why. It's got the Canadian flag on it. Let's get rid of this NVIDIA branding. I don't support companies that sell their soul to AI. Apart from Duolingo. But, you know, Duolingo's an exception. Where's the scantily clad lady that we had on it? There we go. Wow. You can really, like... Oh, I really hope my girlfriend doesn't watch this one. Oh, she won't. We'll be fine. Put that there. Do 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 do. Lol. Okay, can you guys, like, if you're gonna cyberbully me, at least have the decency to, like, cyberbully me in the stream chat so that I get the engagement, you know? Like, if you're gonna bully me, please do it in a manner that I can make money from it. Thanks. A message brought to you by the government of Mexia. Bum bum ba-dum. Alright, attempt 2, electric boogaloo. Okay. I wouldn't say that out loud. I wouldn't say, I mean, like, happy birthday and everything, but like I wouldn't say your age on a stream for the record. I mean, it's not like it's like, you know, terrible, but like if you're a minor, I don't think you should be telling everybody. Otherwise you might be like abused. Oh, I saw that the old documents were released. They were very, very good read. My favorite bit about it was the blacked out bits. Those are my favorite. Yeah. Do I have anything else to say? Anything about that? Not really. Yeah, that was basically it. I did a little peruse of them, you know, just to see if like Trudeau's name appeared somewhere. Which, like, to be fair, I'm sure basically every like major person in the world is probably on there somewhere. Not necessarily saying that they did anything wrong. I'm just saying that, you know, he was in those circles, wasn't he? But, yeah, I mean, yeah. There you go. I actually didn't jam the guns this time because I've developed something called a prefrontal cortex. I know, I wish I didn't as well. I also waited. Max, can you escort me? No. I thought about that for about 6 seconds. I was like, do I want to escort an American bomber? No. I mean, like, I can, but I wouldn't really be escorting so much as using you as bait. But yeah, no, that was interesting. That was interesting. What's happening in Canadian news? Nothing much really. I read some of the I read the the special envoy appointment to Greenland, which I'm sure is going to go down well with Denmark. democracy or diplomacy 101 right there. But whatever. At least it's not us. As long as it's not us, do I really care? That's such a bad statement to make for the record. It's like first they came for the Greenlanders and I did nothing. Then they came for us and nobody helped us. Or whatever. I don't know. What's that? There's this saying like that. I forget what it's called though. You know. Holy Jesus, did no one on the enemy team climb? I mean, like, I would be super happy about that if I wasn't using 250 cals. I think the SBD Dauntless has more firepower than I do. I-225, perhaps. Yeah, well, you know, it is, you know what I think? Greenland should actually become a province of Canada. Really good reasons for this. First off, you know, we've already got the Northwest Territories, which, you know, basically the same thing as Greenland. Roughly. If you squint a bit. If you're willing to overlook some minor cultural differences, I mean, they're both similar. So, you know, we've got that going for us. We're cooler. I think that's important. Like, physically cooler. Like, we are a colder country, but also a cooler country. You know? When people see Canada, they go, wow, Canada's sick. Really cool. Come on, I-225, you know you want to. Oh, man. Like, what? Is my kill not juicy enough? Or, like, what are we doing? How is Team Killer Bloody still alive? You guys are really slacking. I've never seen War Thunder players suck so much at killing bombers. Like, come on, boys. I don't know what these Russian teams are anymore. You guys used to be, like, cracked at the game. Now look at you. Shadows of your former selves. Shadows. This is what happens when you spend your entire life playing OP planes. You forget how you actually play the game. I'm just saying. This is a inevitable consequence of your actions. There's a yak lying down here, maybe we can jump on that. I'm vaguely watching that I-225 as well, so I think he's good. Oh my goodness! Well, that was terrible. Oh, it's a UT. Ugh. I was like, how did he boom up to me? God, this is so dumb. Ugh. You're my favorite YouTube player, thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, like, maybe ignore the fact that I'm dead and this goddamn bomber is still alive. Well, fortunately not for me. What else happened in the news today? Shall we look at some? Shall we look at the news? Shall we read the news together? Come on, my loyal viewers, let's read the news. Oh yes, Venezuela is the thing that's happening as well. Which I won't. Prime Minister announces next ambassador of Canada to the United States. Who is it? Carney, please tell me you've picked someone good. Mark Wiseman. I have literally no idea who that is. I've never heard of him. Presumably he is a wise man, though. Paste and search. Mark Wiseman. Oh, he's bold. I can't make that joke. That's too mean. I mean, he's got a Wikipedia page. I don't have a Wikipedia page. What are you guys doing? I've got like 1,000 subscribers. I deserve a Wikipedia page. Yeah, not really much to report about him. Cool, he's a businessman. Anything else interesting happened? Not particularly, no. Oh, Alberta is having a referendum on whether they should separate from Canada. See, I'm not Albertan, obviously, so I'm not qualified to give opinions on these things. But one would imagine that since they wish to sell more oil, leaving Canada would be a bad idea, because then they'd be surrounded on 3 sides by people who wouldn't really be willing to negotiate with them anymore on oil deals. But then again, I guess if they left Canada and joined America, then, you know, they're in the business. But think of how terrible the map would look, though. Okay, can you ready up? You've, like, literally clicked on every other country. Please. It's go time. This guy was like France, England, Russia, Italy, back to America, and he's flying F4U. Ugh. Do 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 do. Oh, my bad. I don't know why, but it always defaults top chat. Okay, we gotta like lock in a bit. We're too used to 4.3 where people can't zip up. There's not really a lot of news right now. Certainly no good news. Although at this point, I don't read the news for good news. Mostly I read the news to, you know, find out what fresh hell awaits us today. Hi, Technonaut. 100k per shot to the back. How many are you taking? Wow, that's certainly a question of all time. I'm gonna go with no on that one. None. 0. Zilch. I have a girlfriend, thanks. It's like, you know, up it to 1 million and then maybe it's time to start discussing. Like, I'm sure she'd understand. Yeah, but like, is my dignity worth 100k? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I think my, like, dignity is worth more to me than 100k. Okay, but like, think of the consequences for this though. Like, you know, you don't even know who it is. You literally don't even know who it is or who would be doing it. And you're already like, yeah, I'm in. It could be like someone horrible. It could be, you know, you could show up and a certain president might be doing it. And whether you voted for him or not, I'm sure that would be a horrifying experience for everyone involved. Or like Trudeau could be doing it. You see, you guys are just like, all you see is the money, but you don't see the consequences. Okay, there's more to life than money. Max, you could buy a Spitfire in real life. Not with 1.5 million. You couldn't. You'd need a lot more than that to buy a proper Spitfire, like a real Spitfire. I mean, obviously you'd probably get a replica Spitfire, but... Look guys, there's more to life than money, okay? Dignity is a large part of life as well, and you're about to sell it all for 100k. Think of the psychological trauma this might cause you. Wow, I love how literally all of my audience is not only willing to do that, but is like actively like frothing over it. Yeah, like no hesitation in any of your eyes. You're like, yes, sign me up. Come on, Musk. I assume it would be Musk, or you said you get to choose. Who else has this kind of money to be spending on this? What do you think he spends his money on, Mr. Muskle? So he's got to do. Presumably he's got to spend it on something. He doesn't just hoard it away. But like, when you have that much money, what do you even do with it? Like, you just like count dollar bills? Okay, let's see what we can do here. Nothing, because he's gonna dodge and weave. Dive, dodge and weave. Okay. Okay. That was really bad. That was probably the worst shooting I've ever done in War Thunder. Let's never do that again. Just gotta learn the... Okay, I think he's done. He's actually not done. How's the... Oh, he's still alive. That's somewhat surprising. Hello, we've been trying to reach you about your plane's extended warranty. Oh my god, I've got no hope. Whoa! Never mind, I'm correct! That was entirely intentional. Okay, that was 100%. I aimed for that. I knew where my shots were going. I was like, yes. I'm about to get a pilot snipe. Uh-oh, I'm about to get murdered. How am I still alive? What are you doing, sir? Oh, okay, I've got no hope with that. I would have more hope hitting, like, the Statue of Liberty than I would hitting that guy. I assume you can't just choose, like, your girlfriend to do it, because that would be cheating, you know? What do you guys think about? 130, we get to choose 100% no hesitation. Did that goddamn, like, I-225 actually make it back home? Because that's really annoying. Where even is Team Killer? Oh, he's off in the corner of the map doing nothing, as per usual. He did not make it home. No, that's cheating. That's too easy. Because you guys are already willing to take it even without being able to choose. If you guys could choose anyone, you guys would just, yeah. Look, I'm just saying, you're like, you know. I feel like you gotta make this more difficult for them, Team Killer, because they're all on board already. Every single one of them. Are we allowed to choose our girlfriend, our collective girlfriend? Okay, how about from Donald Trump? I assume. And now I feel like that is gonna. Oh, sorry guys, my bad. I feel like that is gonna split the fan base a bit. I feel. I don't know, like, you guys were so determined to do 100k. You could just blindfold yourself, I suppose. You never know. Well, I mean, you would, but, you know, it'd probably be over relatively quickly, and you smell it. Is that kind of like old man? Oh god, I don't want to think about this anymore. Please stop. But Bean, you were so oof. Place an F in chat for my useless teammate. He's old. He might not even get it to work. I mean, these are the things to think about. Do you still get it if he doesn't get it to work? Do you still get the money? Yeah, as long as he goes through the motions, you still get the money. Oh, okay, good. Good. I'm glad that we've specified. So, being you have Viagra. We do talk about some things in our streams, don't we? $100k per back shot is still really good money. Oh my god. Okay, but Bean wouldn't have to do it for long, but Bean, think about the consequences of this, my dude. You don't know where he's been. Oh, okay. Good job, Bean. The Max-Misty122 YouTube channel wants to make it clear that we do not condone any breaking of laws of any kind unless it's very funny. And then maybe, but we'll still have to leave that to the jury. Yes, Bean, I don't really think you should say that at all online, for the record, especially not about that person, as they are. I think it is actually a double felony for you right there. Fortunately, I think no one cares, but you know, just FYI, just for your information, I'm not American. I don't know how your laws work, but I'm pretty confident that you can get in some trouble for that one. Yeah, you can say it. We can say it, Tetranol. That's fine. Like, you know, we have free speech. It's fine. But they can't. So, you know, let's not make this worse. Let's make sure Bean doesn't end up in prison for what is clearly a joke. Okay, clearly a joke with no intention behind it. So, you know, let's just make that perfectly clear. And let's move on with our lives. Oh, for God's sake. Look, the United Kingdom is a place of all time. They have certain laws which maybe would not be passed in the United States of America. I would not go so far to say that they don't have free speech. Certainly their speech is more restricted than in other countries, but the Max Misty 122 YouTube channel declines to comment on any current laws or presidents or sweaty old man balls. Just think about that, everyone. Wow, that's not really. I don't know how far my chat has fallen from grace. Okay. Yes, I could take an ME264 with 250 cals. Watch and learn, everybody. Oh my god. I did nothing. I literally, I don't think I hit it once. Hello, father. I am. Okay. What are the options for dinner? Uh-huh. Right. I'm good with either or, whatever really whatever mum wants. What do you want then, Dad? Well, I'm good with anything. I don't really have a preference. I'm good with pizza, yeah. I'm good with pizza or Chinese, either or. Yeah, Chinese is good. I'm good with Chinese, good with pizza. whatever you like. Think of the blackmail. Okay. How far have we fallen from God that we're now talking about getting paid 100k per backshot from Donald J. Trump so that Tatronaut can collect blackmail material? Like, I mean, would it work? Probably. Probably, to be honest, probably. You know, like, would it be good blackmail material? Probably. But does that make it the right thing to do? No. No. Good. Good. I'm gonna leave that in the video. Okay, I want to make this very clear. The Max Misty 122 YouTube channel, despite the fact that this is coming from one of my so-called moderators, does not condone blackmailing leaders of any kind. And blackmail is in fact illegal. And we don't encourage it, moderators of mine. Nor do we encourage committing felonies of any kind. And in fact, we don't encourage murder of any kind either, unless it's like Putin, then, you know, have at him. But in any other situation, please no. How much damage would you like to do per shot? How about none? How many bullets do I have? A lot. Okay. You know what? Empty the clip. I'm 50-50. Wow, Bean is 50-50 on Trump. It wasn't even my aim. I was bloody hitting him. It just wasn't doing anything. If you allow Putin, where do you draw the line? What level of evil? Oh, sorry, hang on. You're doing better. The FNAF was good. Can I join? Yes, you can join. What level of evil do I require to encourage murder? This is a conversation which is advertiser friendly. I don't know, really. I think you have to tell me what name You are, because I guess it's that one, presumably. Can I just invite him straight from here? Invite to squad. Boom. Got him smart. Alright, I'll be right back. Like, I want to make it clear, just like for the record, for the FBI agents, which are inevitably watching this now, thanks Bean, that I don't condone murder of any kind. Like, any kind. Also, like, attempting to murder a world leader would be a very poor decision that will end up with you being in some sort of concentration camp. Okay, are you happy with that? I'm going to assume that you are, but good luck. Did he say anything? No. Okay, alright. I have enough. Okay. Kim Jong-un is going to be a hard no from me. I mean, Trump was still a no. Like, you know, it's not worth... It's not worth my dignity for, but certainly Kim Jong-un is a hard no for 100k per violation. Like, even if I didn't have to go to North Korea for it, it would still be a hard no, because, I mean, like, just imagine you're not very good, you'll end up in a concentration camp. So, no. Yeah, so just like for the record, MaxMisty122 YouTube channel does not condone murder of any kind, of any way, of any person. If if you absolutely need to murder somebody, I would suggest going back in time to about 1939. You will find a mustached man as the leader of Germany, and I would suggest that that is someone that you could probably realistically do the deed on, and probably nobody would care. I mean, I guess maybe don't go back to 1939, because then you change like the entire history of the world, and maybe we would like not be in the world we are today. But certainly you could go back to like 1945 bunker, and like, you know, does it really matter if he shoots or if you shoot? Probably not. The result is the same. So, you know, if like you have the itch, it's my suggestion, you're welcome. Please don't murder anybody else. Thank you. A message brought to you by the government, MaxMisty122. You're passing on Joe Biden. Wow, that is very surprising to me, being that you would take Trump over Biden. What about from MaxMisty? No, MaxMisty122 would never do this, for the record, and we're not going to have this discussion. Look, you know, I'm just saying, use your heads, guys. Just, you know, don't do anything. Don't add to the population. Don't, unless you're intending to. Don't subtract to the population. I will not answer that. Yes or no means I thought about it. Good job. Well done. Everyone is horrified now. I mean, you guys have seen my feet. You know, pretty good, right? What was I saying? Yeah. Don't add to the population, don't subtract to the population, don't end up in jail, don't do anything that will end you in, like, you know, don't do anything I wouldn't do. Basically, what I'm telling you. Do not do anything I would not do. Okay? Okay. Good job, guys. Well done. Good talk. I hope that this has been a like eye-opening experience for you, and we've learned together. I do not know who that is, so I'm gonna say no. I've said no to everything so far, which I think is a good sign for my dignity. Oh. No, then. Where's my dad text? We are all degenerates here. Zombie, I am fine, okay? I've done nothing. The only thing I've done is encourage my chat to be normal and maintain their lawful status. Don't lump me in with them, okay? I've not answered any of these questions, I've just laid them out. Yeah, but by laying them out, like, we all know that you've thought about it and that you would potentially say yes to it, you know? Because you wouldn't give us an option if you knew that no one would ever say yes, so... I'm just saying that, you know, you're not innocent in this. Max is fine, I like my- No! What?! What?! Zombie, kill him. Kill him now. Zombie, I need you to do your duty. Oh, kill them all. Just execute them all. Just purge the entire chat. Do it now. Just every single one of them. Just execute all of them. I don't want to know. No. Oh, okay, alright. Well, you should have specified, because that, in context, was horrifying. I got an ad. What happened? I don't even know if I wanted to. Technort, you can tell them. Did I leave Jinxer to die? Yes. Yes, I did. Would I do it again? Yes. Yes, I would. Okay, we just need an assist, so I just have to hit him like once on the way down here. Well, because that was the last thing that being said was, I won't say yes or no, and then you're like, yes, I like money. Like, don't lump me into this, this is all you. Why is my entire... Okay, can we, like, never discuss this again? Just as a channel, like, rule, can we just pretend that this has never happened, that none of these questions were ever asked, and that suddenly this discussion did not exist ever? Okay? Good. Wait, did he just out-turn me? Did I just get... Oh no. Is my damage to my wing worse than I thought? Or am I just being outskilled right now? Nah, I've got damage, that's what's happening. Okay, I don't see anyone on the mini-map that would be safe. Okay, well, we're gonna count that as an assist then. From hence this conversation is over, no more commentary is allowed. Indeed. This did not happen. If anyone says it happens, it's fake news, okay? And we're just gonna pretend that this is a totally normal community with totally normal people with totally normal things. Okay, we're just maybe if we just go for like 1 kill. Anyone have plans for Christmas? Not really. Not really. I don't have any huge plans for Christmas. I guess I'm gonna go out shopping for cat presents tomorrow, as I've been recently informed that I am required to get presents for my cats. Yup, that's my plan. I'm actually working Christmas Day, so that's what I'll be doing. There you go, we got a kill. Good enough. Yeah, I'm getting up at 4 AM on Christmas Day. No, I'll actually be getting up at 3 AM on Christmas Day. It's even better. And then I'll be driving into work, and then I work till 8, and then I come home. No, I don't come home. I'm going to drive to my girlfriend's house first, where I will then spend Christmas morning opening the presents with her family, which will inevitably be, like, I'm going to guess at least 40 presents for Cooper. I'm putting that out there. 40 presents, that's my guess. And then I'll come home and I'll have Christmas brunch, you know, hash browns, bacon, mushrooms, tomatoes, maybe some pancakes. And then once we've had Christmas brunch, we'll probably open presents then. Not that there's really many presents to go with. I asked for some GoPro batteries. That's my big present for this year. So that I can actually take you guys to the ski hill with me, because I lost one of my GoPro batteries. So right now I've only got one GoPro battery. It lasts like 1 hour, and I was like, I'm not doing a 1 hour long stream. Okay, we need to stop. We don't have the firepower for this. We did get a hit though, so like maybe, given enough time, maybe he'll like his engine will leak and we'll kill him. Yeah. So I also some more GoPro batteries so that maybe we can go skiing on Boxing Day or something. I don't know. I'm off Boxing Day, which is nice. I'm off basically the rest of the week. The only day I'm working is Christmas Day. So overall, like, it's not actually the worst shift spread I've ever had in my entire life. Is he gonna like? He is going to do that. Yes. Come on, 50 cals. Show me what you got, baby. He's not dead yet. I can't help but notice that. Hey, we cut his tail off. Thank God for that. Yeah, I think that's gonna be about my Christmas. Go home. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, I probably won't stream on Christmas Day. My buddy and I would probably hit the gym at some point. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna wake up, eat cinnamon rolls, open gifts, watch a bad Christmas movie, and then we'll eat ham for dinner. Okay. Okay. All right, Americans, gather round. We're gonna have a lesson. Okay. Ham is what you put in a sandwich. Okay. All right. 2 pieces of bread, ham in the middle, butter on either side, maybe some lettuce, some cheese. That's ham. Okay. When you cook it, Like, fancily, it's called gammon. Okay? Gammon. Big fancy French word. Okay? Alright, good. Good chat, Americans. Gonna educate you guys one step at a time. Also, milk comes in bags. Okay? You're just gonna have to get used to it. Alright? It's totally normal. That's the way milk's supposed to be. I'm taking care of a 6-year-old tomorrow while his parents' Christmas shop. Zombie, do you know what I think would be really responsible for you to do? I think you should just like release the 6-year-old onto like my YouTube channel. Just let them watch whatever video they want, preferably ones with David in. And yeah, just let them learn about life, the universe, and everything straight from the source. I think that would be a really good way to like, you know, inspire a child to make the world a better place. We don't actually have milk in a bag in BC. I just wanted to see what you guys would say. We have milk in jugs. Oh, I guess in like bottles, jugs, milk jug, milk bottle. What would you call it? A milk jug, I guess. The plastic jugs. You know what they're. You know the ones, the 4-liter ones. We usually get a 4-liter. Sometimes we get 2-liter, but usually a 4-liter. Cartons? No, like cartons are like the cardboard ones. By the way, hi, Go Starship. If you're wondering what's happening, it's a long story. I don't think it's called a carton. I think a carton is the one with the cardboard. I think like it's a plastic milk jug. Milk jug or milk carton. What is Google gonna say? A milk jug, plastic. Let's go! Google agrees with me. Get wrecked. Milk jugs are plastic, apparently. Milk cartons are paperboard. Whew. English language extraordinaire right here. That's why I have my British citizenship still. Whew. Funny enough, my children will have British citizenship. And their children will have British citizenship as well. So let's go. But not my great-grandchildren. They won't. What's they called? Bottles. It's not a milk bottle. Milk bottle. No. That's like a glass one, isn't it? Oh my god, I searched milk bottle and it's literally all like for the baby stuff. Why don't we read the news instead of arguing over what's the right word for a bottle? Venezuela is a place in the world that exists that may not do in a few you know what, maybe instead of sparking controversy we could instead like calculate the trajectory of these cannon bullets to land on that B-24. Right, watch this. Easy. We're shelling him from 37 kilometers away. I think these actually despawn. I'm going to Costa Rica tomorrow, so hoping I don't get caught in a crossfire. Costa Rica! Woo! Gonna go diving? I think you should go diving. Under the sea, down where it's wetter, things will be better, take it from me. La dee da dee dee. Empty the clip. There's actually a surprising amount of like ammunition in this. I'm gonna go on an ATVC. ATV. What is an armored transport vehicle? An all-terrain vehicle. I don't know. Are you guys bored yet? Because I would be bored if I were you. I see none of you are in the match watching me. Shame. Did I remember to increase it? Yeah, I did. Did I? Yeah, I did, I think. I don't know. You know, this may be shocking to you all, but I have never ridden a quad bike. I don't really do, like, dirt stuff, you know? Don't really like getting my hands dirty. I hate camping quite a bit. Camping is so bad. It's like, yes, I could be in my lovely, warm, amazing house. Or I could, like, go out into a shed in the wilderness somewhere and sleep on a little cardboard box and pray to God that some bear doesn't rip me to shreds. I know which one is the one I would choose. I don't know, NFL is National Football League, I think. But not like good football, it's rugby but played by women. Sorry. that was a real combination there of like. Yeah, that's the silly rugby one. Yeah, there you go. You got it. Alright, ready up. You love the plane I'm flying. Thanks. Ready up. I was gonna say ready up, boo, but I will not do that. Based on the fact. Alright. Oh, my bad, sorry. I know I just shouted at you guys to ready up, but now I'm gonna use my streamer powers to ignore myself and increase my increments by 1. Okay, if you're sure. Okay, so like proper football is played with your feet. And like American football is played by causing severe concussions to everybody involved. To be honest, I'm more of a fan of hockey than I am American football. And don't get me wrong, I'm not like a huge fan of hockey, but I do occasionally watch the local team. The local team sucks, for the record. I don't know anything about hockey, but I know that they always lose. I don't want to scare. Wow. I'm like, I don't camp because I don't want to die, and Zombie's like, I don't camp because I don't want the wilderness to, like... Can you imagine if I shot a friendly like this? I'm sure everyone is wondering what I'm doing, but, like, it's well worth it. Gives them worse than bone cancer. Okay. I don't know, camping is not for me, really. Like, I'll do it. I go camping with my girlfriend's family every now and then, but they've kind of got a caravan, so to be honest, it doesn't really count as camping. It's like, just kind of like worse homing, I would say. I don't know, man. You live in Australia. Australia's like the land of the bunks. I would not voluntarily go to Australia, I think. Actually, I would. I would go to Australia. My girlfriend would not. I just got my flight benefits since it's been 6 months that I've worked at the airline now. So all of a sudden I can fly like anywhere for basically free, and it's like, ooh, what am I gonna do this summer? Where am I gonna go? Thinking about Australia because I would love to dive the Great Barrier Reef, and obviously my dad's retired now, so he's also on my flight benefits, so potentially he could come with me. Which means that he could pay for everything else, and I could just, you know, pay for the flights. With all $40 of it, it's fine. I would love to go to Fiji. It's like a pretty high on my list, but that's like ludicrously expensive for a 22-year-old. Oh my god, I said I was 21 earlier. We don't have rabies. Rabies terrifies me as well, to be fair. I was in Indonesia, and there was like a bunch of bats above us, dripping saliva down on us from like the tree. It was so bad. It was so bad. That was like the worst ending of a holiday ever. Fortunately, I didn't get rabies, or if I have got rabies, it's taken its sweet time to show up since it was 6 years ago. But I mean, you can always just get the rabies jab as well if you're really worried about it. It's just, at least in Canada, it's not part of your usual jabs, so it's very expensive. It's like $1,000 for your full course of 3. And even then, it doesn't actually prevent you from getting rabies. It just means that you have longer before you have to get to a hospital to get your next rabies jab. But, you know, certainly if you're going to go out in like a foreign land, it might be a good idea to consider it. Holy Jesus. Holy Jesus. Yeah, rabies is not usually spread through dripped saliva though, it's spread through direct bites. So the government of Canada says I didn't need the jab, or I didn't need the jab, so I didn't get the jab. Rabies is not necessarily a death sentence. It's certainly not a great thing to get, but there are some people who have survived it. I would avoid it at all costs because you may not be in that category, but there are some people who have survived rabies. Usually the way that they survive it is they get put into a medically induced coma. And then by doing that, it gives the brain a chance to recover. Because obviously your immune system is fighting the virus, it's just unfortunately taking your neurons with it. So, yeah. I think my dad has just got home with the Chinese, which means that this will have to be my very, very last battle, assuming I can even... Yeah, hello Dad, I hear you. I know you're home with the Chinese, I just gotta finish the battle.
Gubby is preparing the master's meal.
Could you not? Please, could you not do that? They're gonna think I abuse you. If they don't already think that you get abused. Okay, well, that may be coming quicker than I was hoping. Where's my, like, cracked teammates? Oh, right, they're not cracked, they're all dead. Oh, they are. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Where's my team? Why do you... I don't bring you guys along so you can get absolutely murdered at the first second. Holy Jesus, you guys suck. Down. I don't know if we've got a lot more room to dodge here. Certainly starting to run out of room. We're already basically at the ground floor. Oh, there you go. Alright, well, unfortunately that is the end of the stream. We'll have to continue on a little bit later. And, yeah, you know, I think what happened there was my squad really, really let me down. Alright, I'll see you guys, in an hour, probably.